pick up all that coal myself and bring it back to the biomass burners, and then we are going to... No! God, guys. This game is literally breaking me right now. It's literally breaking me, and it's having so much fun doing it. Alright guys, hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Satisfactory with me, Spacefish, right up here atop this huge rock in the middle of nowhere, because we are trying to finally get the coal production going. So let's tackle that this episode. Let's get it done. Hopefully, very hopefully, we will finally have that crossed off the list. I will actually keep these conveyor poles right here for the time being. What was that? I heard something, and it didn't sound very nice. Oh, that was just you, buddy. Okay. Maybe it was sounding nice. Okay, I'm sorry. It was a good guy. Alright, so what is the plan though, is we are going to be taking some conveyor belts all the way out to our home base, and it is looking as though these conveyor belts Mark II are absolutely costing me a fortune. So, yeah, we are probably not going to get those out very far, but for the time being, you know, I'd kind of like to try at the very least. Jeez. You're sounding kind of scary, buddy. Not gonna lie. So we're just gonna try our best to do that and kind of see how far we get. Now this distance though is kind of large, so I'm gonna have to kind of see if we can actually make this work. Can I actually do something like this here? Wait, so I would like to... I don't know, I'm currently not really getting any alignment arrows, so that's kind of a bit annoying. This looks a bit weird though, because as far as I can see, I cannot turn the direction that the input and output of the conveyor lift are facing. But like, oh no, this looks better to me. This looks a lot better to me. So this would be sort of the idea, wouldn't it? 28 reinforced iron plates just for that though, so we are definitely not getting too far with this, I don't feel. I would have liked to get this conveyor belt pulled out all the way to our... Oh, wait. Oh, this is no... Wrong way around. That is the wrong way around. How do I turn that though? Let's try that again. So I would like to... Do I need to start at the top that way? Because that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is I would like to have my in right here and then go out right there. Oh, this is... Oh, I see how it is. Okay. Does it work just lifting stuff through there? I think it does, right? It's looking good. It's looking like that's going to be working. Let's just try it. Let's just give that a try. Let's get a conveyor belt Mark II from here into there, just like that. That should make the conveyor lift work, hopefully. Then I'm going to get myself all the way down here. I'm not going to jump off that high up, just to not take too much fall damage or anything. And, yeah, okay. That's not looking too bad, is it? So that's great, but this conveyor belt Mark II is literally going to stop, like, not here yet. Are you eating, buddy? What's that sound? Oh. Okay, well, it looks like this is as far as we can pull that conveyor belt out. Which, not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad about that, but, well, the rest of the way, we are going to have to go with the Mark Is, which I cannot afford either, because I am missing my concrete. Look at that difference in speed, though. God. Okay, I'm missing a lot of concrete, I'm missing a lot of metal plates, so I'll be placing a quick cut here for you guys while I get those mats, and then I'll be right back with you building that stuff a bit more. Alright guys, and I'm back. I pretty much stuffed my inventory as good as I could with as many mats as I could, but it was pretty full. Should still be enough, hopefully, to get us all the way home with this conveyor belt. So, I'm mainly actually using iron plates. I've got more metal rods, so that was probably not the right decision right there. But regardless, I'm going to be pulling this thing all the way over here while we are running back home, and then fingers crossed we should be able to get all that metal where we want it to. But what I'm going to be doing here real quick is I'm just going to be placing a quick conveyor belt pole rather all the way up here, just to kind of create this section under which I can hopefully move through with any big vehicles that I may have later on in the game. So fingers crossed that this idea is going to be working out, and well, gonna give me the ability to traverse this map properly with any vehicles that I may have, because if not, this may actually be an issue the way that I'm approaching this, but I'm kind of hopeful this will work out just fine. So with that said, we are nearly... Jeez, sorry for that one. We are nearly there with our conveyor belt Mark 1. So let's get this thing over the hill. And I'm just going to go turn it to the left here, I think. Now we're kind of going to approach from here pretty much. I'm just going to get rid of this lookout tower here. And I am just going to pull it right in. And then we're probably going to have a conveyor splitter in front of this thing. Looks like we can just pull this straight through the pole, which is nice, which is handy. And that should be feeding that. Now, I'm kind of wondering, how much coal do we need for one generator? 45 a minute. Wow. So we can't power more than one generator with this. We cannot power more than one generator with this conveyor. That's absolutely atrocious. That is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even with a Mark II conveyor, we can only power 2 coal generators. We would need a Mark III conveyor all the way from over there to get the 3 conveyors powered. No, not the 3 conveyors, the 3 generators powered that we currently need with our current, really not that big factory. Oh, that's actually, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to work on scaling up that reinforced iron plate production a bit, I think. And I mean, after all, that was kind of the plan, anyways, for the structure thingies. I'm not quite sure what were they named. They were modular frames, so I would need that more for the future, anyways. And yeah, I'm thinking that's honestly like the only way. And then we'll obviously eventually need a better miner and everything, but that's really not the biggest concern right now. I do think... Why am I going all the way over here now? This thing was already attached, wasn't it? Yes, it is. Oh god, I'm sorry guys, just wasting everybody's time. So, well, the conveyor belt is hopefully going to help get us home a bit quicker. But now the idea would probably be to get these biomass burners fired back up, and then hopefully that way I can finally get the coal generator running, and that will at least take a bit of the load off our shoulders with the biomass, and I can hopefully then just focus on kind of boosting the reinforced iron plate production a bit, so that we can, well, hopefully upgrade this stuff a bit more and get a second coal generator going. And then once that second coal generator is running, well, I don't know, we'll just need tier 3 Mark III rather conveyor belts, so I'm gonna have to find out how to get those. I'm gonna have a quick look at the thing while we're already passing through. So let's see, you're out of power. Do I have some biomass with me still? I do. Let's try and just get things running with that. So you're out of power, not power but biomass rather. Anybody else out of biomass? Everybody else still good? Nope, you still need some. Okay, so you're gonna get biomass too. Like that. I'm gonna turn the power back on. Yes, everything's working. That's a good start. So, fingers crossed that we should be getting this stuff up and running. I'm going to refuel everything else a bit on biomass too, because that coal's going to need a long time to get here. And now, before I do that, let me just have a quick look at what kind of stuff we can be researching. Oh, come on! Oh, that just worked. Was that a power spike? Of course it was a power spike. Yeah, I think the issue is that now that I took all these metal plates and everything from these production lines, everything's kind of turned back on. God. I mean, the thing is that theoretically, we should have a bit of coal coming our way already. So I'm literally going to ignore that power outage for a second, because the second that coal gets there, and we have the extra power from the coal generator, we should, fingers crossed, we should be fine. So, let me look over here. No, that's the wrong thing. I wanted to look at what we can research. So, we've got vehicular transport and steel production, and we've got logistics Mark III, which conveyor belts we can make right here, but we need steel stuff. Okay, so I think the next thing on the list is probably the steel production, isn't it? Hypertubes are very interesting too, I'll have to say, but I'm actually not quite sure. For allowing longer distances, really not sure what the difference between like hypertube and standard tube is. I'm pretty sure you can throw yourself into hypertubes. I mean, that's always pretty interesting, but we'll have to find out what else you can do with that. Now, this resourcing stuff is really kind of interesting me a lot as well. So, oh, straight into research data. Okay, now we've got the awesome shop, and then I think we need to check that out eventually as well. But I also would very much like some steel, and also I would really much like a vehicle to drive around with. But should we focus on this for the time being? I think we should. I would need modular frames, but that's kind of along the way anyways. Everything else I could probably already kind of provide, so... Oh no, I can't. I definitely can't. Okay, so, I mean, that gets us a milestone at least. I'm going to be able to provide... Oh my god! Flippin' hell. Guys, I don't know what to say. I'm just never expecting... How did you even get there? Holy... God, okay, I am gonna just supply this stuff here real quick, because, that stuff I can already cover. You should probably, you know... Please don't destroy anything. So I'm gonna supply this, I'm gonna supply that, and all the other stuff has got to wait for the time being. With that said, before I leave, I think I've got a slug or two that I can use for power shards, exactly. So the hope is going to be that is going to help me a bunch with actually making us is there no coal coming? Is there actually no coal coming? Guys, I don't think there's any coal coming. What's happened to the coal? We had the biomass burners running, right? So there should have been power. I don't understand. Please don't tell me there's like some rendering rate. No! There it is. Oh my god, that takes a long time to get that coal. Are you guys seeing that? Like, wasn't that like 5 minutes ago or something? That the power went out? And it's literally so little coal as well. It's not going to last us very long. Okay, I think we really have no other choice than getting yet another biomass burner in there, don't we? That's actually crazy. I thought that was going to be coming a lot quicker, and then at least it was going to be a bunch of coal. You mean that's literally like, what, 6-7 units of coal maybe? It's way less than I thought it was going to be. It's crazy. What I also need to check out, by the way. This conveyor lift? Yeah, okay, so it's got the same frequency as the conveyor band, which doesn't make sense, but Who knows? So I was just gonna make sure. I'm just gonna put another one right here for the time being. Let me, fingers crossed that I have everything for it. I do. Let's just throw that right. What is it blocked by? Can't afford. I don't have everything for it. Of course I don't. Gonna need a few wires, and then we're gonna get that thing plunked down right there. That should at least save us from the power spikes. But it means we're gonna consume even more biomass. This biomass thing, guys, it's literally consuming our lives, isn't it? I'm literally not doing anything else anymore. It's absolutely mental. I'm like, it's keeping me away from doing other stuff. Okay. Good. No connection, by the way. That's an issue. Let's get that connected. So this thing is now connected. And hopefully whenever the first bunch of coal gets here, it's going to help out for a second, then it's going to run out of power. Yeah, whatever. There's going to be coal eventually. Fingers crossed. Now, biomass is being produced here. Everything's being produced there. Let me get myself back to the mega factory and take care of doing some overclocking for the reinforced iron plates, hopefully. I'm going to have to see kind of if we are going to be all good on that side with, geez, the amount of power used. Actually, thinking of which, right, we just need another biomass burner. We need even more coal generators now, don't we? We are peaking at, what is this, like 210, 211 megawatts? That means, no, that should just barely be still doable with 3 coal generators. But barely, so, yeah, okay. Now, what I am interested in, though, is this whole part right here. So you are the one making reinforced iron plates, exactly. And for peak, if guys, this game wants to kill me, doesn't it? What is this? Okay, let's check this out first. For peak efficiency, you need 30 iron plates a minute, 60 screws a minute. We have got iron plates being made here at 20 a minute. And we have got screws being made here at 40 a minute. So both, what do you need? You need 10 a minute. You're getting 50. Oh, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. Okay, so I can, oh wait, I've even got 5 power shards. Holy, I thought I had only 2, but okay, so I can overclock this by 1. That's going to give us the 60 a minute that we need for the screws. And then I can overclock this hopefully by 1. Let me just check out ins and outs. You need, wait, you need 30 for 20. And you're making 30. Okay, so you're going to need to be overclocked, and you're going to need to be overclocked. That's going to give us 30 a minute right here, and that's going to, oh, wait, yes. And that's going to get us to peak production on the reinforced iron plates, which is going to be nice, because we were missing like a third of the output right there, so that's hopefully going to help us out a bunch. Also, we have a few more reinforced iron plates here, which we can probably quickly pump into the whole conveyor line that we have going out there. But with that said, guys, I'm gonna take care of the biomass burners as always. Good time. So I'll be right back. And we're back up and running, guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, keeping this ship afloat right now is an absolute nightmare. It's just crazy. But look at this. We've got coal. So that's great, that's good. That's hopefully at least going to lower the biomass consumption for a second. I mean, that coal is not really going to stay around for long, because as you can see, the conveyor belts are still very much empty. Oh, there's all that fancy coal coming though. So I think, guys, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Someday, we are going to be free. It is probably not going to be today. It's probably not going to be the next episode. But sometime, guys, I have hopes. I have hopes and dreams, and someday we will be freed from the biomass menace, I hope. Now, what I was saying before I went over to get some biomass back into the biomass burners and look at the amounts of coal that are coming in now, I wanted to get these Mark II conveyor belts expanded a bit more. So that's going to be the plan right here. If we can do that, there's already coal in all these, so bit of an issue. I'm just gonna cause a quick clog right here. Gonna pick up all that coal myself and bring it back to the biomass burners, and then we are going to... No! God, guys. This game is literally breaking me right now. It's literally breaking me, and it's having so much fun doing it. Ah, like, seriously. What do I even say? What do I even say now, guys? It's madness. Okay, and that just got us like 2 meters further. Just look at the amount of, like, just look at the sheer distance that we still have to cover to get all of that coal over there with the Mark II conveyor belt. It's absolutely insane. Now, I don't even want to know how complicated it is going to be getting the Mark III conveyor belt materials going for ourselves. And I'm kind of thinking, right, maybe we should actually just have this conveyor belt running as like a consistent supply, and then on top of that have some sort of well, I have this tractor, you know. We should maybe just build this tractor seriously and just do a drive over every once in a while and get a bunch of coal to burn in these coal burners, which doesn't quite get rid of the manual labor. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of an issue, and this should get us back up and running. Yes. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of a bit of an issue still, but I mean, it's gonna be better than not... Oh my god, the amount of coal this is consuming. But it's gonna be better than kind of just going back and forth, and here comes the first bit of coal from that long trail of coal, so that should hopefully be great. But it's gonna be better than going back and forth on the biomass, I feel, still. So I'm kind of considering to swap milestones right now. So let's see what we actually need for this. I'm not sure what would happen to the milestone cost. It is, I mean, it is a bit, you know, but maybe this is going to be worth it. Guys, what do you think? Should we do this? I think we should. Let's change the milestone. I'm not sure if we just got the mats back or what happened to them, but you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. How's this even... Did that coal not come in time, or... No. No, we just apparently had so many biomass burners fail. That this is not sustainable anymore. Great. Look at that. 1 biomass burner out of fuel. God, guys, like... I hate this biomass burner stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a bit mental, isn't it? Like, this is going to be enough to get us at least temporarily back up and running, but still, like, even with the amounts of biomass I regularly collect, I've got another 76 in here. That's just... this is just not fun anymore, is it? As much as I love the game, doing all this right here is just not fun anymore. I would kind of like to get rid of that part of the game. And that's why I would really like to push vehicular transport. So, I think, guys, let me just place another quick cut, and I'm going to at least pick up all these rotors that we need for this task. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, and I'm back, and I'm not at the milestone place, because, we're lacking a few. Just a few rotors to get this, thing on the road. So, I don't even know what to do anymore at this point. It's kind of a bit annoying, honestly, and I feel that I'm not proceeding as quickly with you guys as I would like to. So I think the plan is going to be that before we actually get into the next episode, I would just like to keep things running a bit, right? Just maintain the biomass burners, you know, get some biomass in them, kind of try and keep things going and keep things producing, and then when I've got the things to actually proceed us to the next milestone with the vehicular transport, that's where I would like to kind of come back with you guys and actually be like, okay, let's do this, let's get something going, because I don't know, the way things are working right now, I'm really just not too happy with it. Like, I don't know, I really don't know what to show you guys right now before, like, proceeding further through the vehicle tier, through the milestones to the next tier with vehicular transport, because it's all just a bit stagnant with me. I mean, the main thing I'm doing right now with you dudes is going back and forth and taking care of the biomass. I'm trying to cut as much out of it as possible, so I hope that does at least somewhat work for you guys. But as you can see right there, we just don't have the technology to feed enough coal over to just kind of keep things running on their own just yet. So we still have an issue right there, and that's not going to clear itself that soon. So, you know, for the time being, I would like to at least get that vehicle going so we can make like one big haul, come back, fill up the biomass burner, fill up some storage, and have those biomass burners running for a while, and then eventually within a few episodes we may have to go for another supply run again. I mean, this thing here is going to keep running consistently now. We've got all the coal that we need for it, so that's great, but we need at least another 2 to even be able to get rid of all these flipping biomass burners, which I would like to get those going, but we're going to need more of those reinforced iron plates for that. And, well, even then, it is only going to be enough for 2 of them. And we are still going to need vehicle transport to kind of get the rest of the mats in as we need them. So, yeah. I think with that said, guys, this is going to be it for this episode. As I said, I'm going to try and before next episode get a few of these things done. Just keep things, well, keep things going a bit, get things where they need to be for us to be in a better spot. I just want to check out this water tank here real quick, by the way. Just kind of, yep, it's full, so that's great. But yeah, so that's the overall plan. That's where I want to be going with you guys, and hopefully you're going to be fine with that. We did, however, still, you know, we did still get all this running. We got the first coal burner. We got the first coal burner up and running. We still don't have enough biomass, but at the very least, we have a coal burner now. So, yeah, with that said, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel and enjoy this video, enjoy the beautiful views in Satisfactory, and would like to stay around for more of that good stuff, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on all my future upcoming episodes. And with that said, guys, as always, I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you'll have a great rest of this day. Ciao.